gentlemen, introducing your host from the birthplace of extreme, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at, well, an average weight for a person of his size, Sean Bell Wilbur.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you back to another episode of the Bury the Booking Podcast, Wrestling Podcast. My name is Dell. That is Devin. How are we today?
Good, hanging in there.
Good.
Keeping the Sunday moving.
Yes, keeping our classic Sunday going, keeping it moving. Listen, this one's gonna be a little interesting. We have two predictions to get into because we're running. It's gonna be a big day on Saturday.
Yeah.
It's, you got All Out, and then you have the counter programming of WrestlePalooza from WWE, and
They messing up
the whole launch of the ESPN. There's a whole lot that can be said about a lot of things.
Did you see what they announced?
With the WrestleMania?
Yeah. WrestleMania 43 going to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia in 2027. I guess that's a WrestleMania that nobody's going to watch.
There's a lot of pushback. There's a lot of goings on right now with that.
My thing about Saudi Arabia, I'm not saying you can't have any wrestling events there,
because we have tons,
but like WrestleMania is ours. You know, it's right next to the Star Spangled Banner. Lift every voice and sing American Pie. Well, that's British. The flag, like, it's right up there with it. Like, when you think of WrestleMania, you think of USA.
You got US, you got US, you got Canada. But this is
Canada.
Yeah, but this is
North America.
This is different.
We're not gonna wait. There's a high chance Stephanie Valkyrie will be at WrestleMania.
Yes, she'll probably be in a high spot. Yes, we're putting the suppressor on that. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. We're gonna put that silencer right on there. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Add that to the list of reasons.
That's the main reason.
Yeah.
You can't do this.
Yeah.
Oh, Triple H, you
putting
TKO,
putting the silencer on there. Then the whole ticket price thing where, they said they clearly aren't where they want to be ticket price wise. Like, they're not on par with UFC yet, and that's where they're trying to get.
I don't even know how expensive. Like, only people who go to UFC fights are rich people.
Well, that's what, and they said they're not where they want to be WWE wise ticket price yet, because that's where the aspirations are.
There's
crazy.
I get it. You want to keep making money. You want to keep growing and get these athletes the money that they deserve and doing bigger and better shows. But, like, you're pricing out all your fans.
You're pricing out the people who put this thing here to begin with.
Like, it's going to get to the point where I can't afford to take my daughter to the main event.
Yeah. Or for a lot of people right now who are in the situation of the ESPN thing, they can't afford $30 a month to pay for this thing.
Yeah.
That's a real thing. That is a real thing that's happening.
WrestlePalooza is going to be on ESPN.
Yep. This is the big debut for the ESPN app. This is the big PLE event that's going for.
I'm going to be surprised. I'm not going to be surprised how many people don't watch it.
They're just what they're trying to give you. They're trying to give you the Cena versus Brock. They're giving you the return of AJ Lee with Punk versus Seth and Becky. It's
not excited about any of it.
And a lot of people who are in such a bad, who they feel so bad about the current state of WWE, like that this big stuff doesn't matter to them. Like, they don't care that, this AJ and Punk versus Becky and Seth matches happening. Like they have, because they're disenchanted with WWE as a whole. With
Yeah,
the whole the way
when you keep getting hit with low blow after low blow, how are you supposed to get excited over any matches moving forward?
right
You trying to think about, you got to make a decision. Me and my daughter do it big every event.
Yes, very big.
Food wise.
Very big.
So we not supposed to eat?
Right.
To pay your little $30?
Right. That yeah.
Like our meals is crazy.
That money could go to the meals.
For real. And you want us to drop another $30 for, what is it, like 16 events?
And then we're gonna get something that's
mediocre.
Gonna be phoning it in.
That's how much is that a year?
And then you definitely not gonna be able to afford to go to the show. If if $30 is a month for watching it is a problem, you're not gonna be able to.
They want me to hand over $360 a year
to watch something that you haven't that's not guaranteed to be a hit.
How much is that an event? How many? What is it like? It is like 16 events a year.
That's a good question. They might be trying to throw a whole bunch out now. I mean, but you got to figure there's at least one a month.
Mm-hmm.
But
even if you're doing one a month, they want you to pay $30 a show. So that's probably how they came up with it. The extra $30.
Maybe
they should have threw out a promo, but like, yo, the first year ESPN $15.99.
Right. Yep, for the first year, get your feet wet.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna be honest, some people like me, I would have forgot about the subscription. I would have.
You know how the people do?
I couldn't tell you. Here's the thing, I pay $30 a month for Netflix. $30 a month for Netflix. Now, mind you, I've had Netflix since 2012.
That's a long time.
Very long time. So I've been on Netflix for a hot minute, and I don't mind. And I remember when Netflix was $4.99. I can take it back. I remember Netflix was DVDs.
Yes, they would send you the movies. You had to send them back.
Right. So I don't mind paying for good product. But you not showing me that you got a good enough product that I'm going to just give you $30 extra a month for wrestling and a bunch of other sports that I don't care about.
Yeah. This is...
I could give two craps about basketball, football, baseball. That's it. I don't care.
Yeah, if you're not into, if you're not into sports as a whole, then this thing really puts you in a bad spot.
Now, G4 was like, yo, $30 a month for G4. I'm be like, damn, let me give you an extra $30 just to keep you alive.
Right? Yeah, and let me help you out a little bit.
I'd have did that. That's who they should have went to.
Again?
Go to G4.
Yeah, dust off G4 again.
Let's have it. I don't know why they don't have their own network.
They tried, and then this time didn't. I don't know.
Not an app. I'm talking about their own network.
Just like before.
Yeah. Have a whole network, all wrestling, all TKO. Watch.
We had the WWE network. We had it.
Yeah.
It was great. It was absolutely great. And then we made the move to Peacock, and then
why do I even have Peacock?
Twisted Metal. Let me grab my
I don't need that for that.
Oh yeah.
I keep telling these apps need to realize I don't need your app to watch your program at all.
That's
I
true.
only have Netflix this long because I'm loyal.
That
The
says
rest
something.
of you, if there's a way, I already have it.
Loyalty, man. That's you know, it's funny. I was after all this stuff was coming out in there, I was looking at a whole bunch of comments and a whole bunch of like posts and stuff about who expected they were talking about Vince McMahon and how Vince McMahon was at least loyal to the families and the you know the consumers of the WWE product, where it wasn't like, you know, the prices were whatever, but they weren't like this. They weren't ridiculously overpriced. They weren't pricing out the, you know, the regular fans and the people who wanted to use this as a whole family, you know, thing. And it was funny. I started seeing a bunch of like, who expected this Vince McMahon face turn in 2025?
Right? Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's a real thing, man.
They're trying to say the WWE ticket prices are significantly based on factors like event popularity, seat location, but they range from under $50 for basic seats to over $3,800 for VIP packages. Who's
50
got
where?
$38,000?
Where the 50 at?
Oh, you got standing seats in the concession area.
Yeah, yeah, the ones that's like right by the popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
So Jey Uso can clap in your face before he go make his entrance.
That would annoy the hell out of me. Let me see. Ooh, I'm looking right now with some seats.
Like,
all the way up at the top.
Yeah, like at the back. Like if you go on to WrestlePalooza and you like at the back in the corner.
Yep.
Like
all the way up at the top. You're looking at like $250
for that.
You know that good spot is floor 5, where the green shirt guy be sitting.
Mm-hmm.
Like $3,000. Behind the announcer, like $2,000. And they got tons of tickets left.
I bet.
They got tons of tickets left.
I bet.
Y'all about to be an old school AEW show now.
Yo, wouldn't that be something?
Ain't nobody feel like, yo, the ticket's crazy. 146. One section's 146 left. One section's got 452 tickets.
It's a lot of tickets left.
Over 1,000 tickets left.
It's a lot.
And that's just the part that I'm looking at.
Yeah, it's rough.
Couple thousand. I'm up to like 3,000 tickets left. 4,000 tickets left. Yeah, I'm up to like I'm over 4,800 tickets, and I stopped counting that are left.
This is well,
whatever, WWE.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about WrestlePalooza in just a little bit, but
what's a WWE ticket, NXT ticket look like?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Oh, NXT general admission, $50.
That's the 50 they were talking about. Not main roster.
General admission.
Yeah, not for no main roster stuff.
No.
Yeah.
Main roster.
Yeah, like a Raw, SmackDown.
No.
PLZ.
Let me see a SmackDown.
Ain't no $50 tickets there.
Let me look at a SmackDown. No. Nope. Cheapest ticket I've seen is like $400.
Wow.
Oh wait, let me go further back. $250. There's your ticket. That's your cheap ticket.
That's a cheap ticket.
All the way up top
for $250.
$250. You're gonna see. That's just when you're going for the vibes. You're not going to watch the joint. You're just going for the vibes.
And that was usually, so those seats were usually the ones where, you know, it's like, all right, well, I want to go to a wrestling show, or I might want to take my kid to a wrestling show. I don't want to break the bank. They might not like it. We might not be there that long. The kid might start tripping.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. I'll spend like $60 on a ticket. We'll sit all the way up. I ain't, I'll eat that one if it don't work out.
Yeah.
Not for $250.
No.
$250. If you having a bad time, guess what? We're gonna have a long night.
And I'm not taking my daughter to a wrestling event that far back.
Right.
I got standards I got to keep.
Exactly. I've never, like as a wrestling fan, like I can't sit, like at least for me, I can't sit there.
Yeah.
Like I've been to a lot of wrestling shows. I know where I like to sit, but where I like to sit ain't in my price range anymore.
No, I got standards I got to keep. I can't let my daughter know I'm broke.
Yeah.
Daddy ain't got no money?
What?
Oh, no.
Yeah. What you mean I can't see? Why we up here?
Yeah, right? How you explain that to your kids?
Yeah, why we sitting up here?
Like, I can't even see the ring.
Yeah, who is that? Who is that down there?
No. Dang.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh, well.
Yeah, you don't know if that's Stephanie Vercure or Nikki Bella, and that's unfortunate if you can't tell the difference.
That'll mess my day up. You looking like, wait, who is that? Oh, that's Nikki Bella. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, I see why John Cena got rid of it.
Speaking of Cena, we're going to talk about him in just a little bit.
It's like 20 minutes in. We ain't talking about no.
I mean, there were some things to talk about.
No wrestling.
Oh, well, I mean, there was
WWE didn't have any wrestling.
Yeah, there was a little. We had a little bit of wrestling somewhere in here, but let's just get to the week it was, and then we'll talk about our predictions for WrestlePalooza, and then we'll get into our AEW stuff. But overall, we both just admitted there wasn't a whole lot of wrestling in WWE this week. Everything's leading towards WrestlePalooza, and that's kind of what you get with WWE. It's, it happens. You're heading to an event, especially you're trying to put stories and pieces and all types of things like that together for this thing. But as a whole, how did we feel about Raw this week? Because we're going to get into Raw first.
C-.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing here is how we bookend the show. We started with the Usos, we ended with the Usos, but in between that. So let's start with the the initial Uso promo. You had, I mean, it's always good seeing the Usos together, but this direction that we're going, as they hinted to during the course of the night,
it was real paint by numbers.
Mm-hmm.
The whole good cop, bad cop thing.
Yes.
Jimmy's
our good cop now.
I don't like it.
Jay's the not so good cop anymore. Of course, this was setting up between Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed. LA Knight gets involved because LA Knight still has issues.
Mm-hmm. Still trying to stay relevant.
Still trying to stay relevant. Altercation happens. Wires get crossed as Bronson and Braun have, essentially there's a whole interaction, unwanted interaction between LA Knight and Jey Uso, and whatever. This sets up the main event scene for later, which we'll talk about. But during the course of the night, they were setting up little things where it's like, all right, what's going on with Jay? We're not yeeting, we're not doing all this other stuff. What's going on with why is Jey Uso so serious? Yeah,
I don't like this.
I don't like it either, actually. To be honest,
don't feel natural. Don't feel right.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And like
you're gonna end up taking fans.
You're giving us the Uso. Yeah, you're giving us the Usos, and then but you're now Jay's got some problems. Come on, but whatever.
Unless this is leading for his paternity leave
for Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy's the one that's got a kid. I don't know the difference. Jesus Christ. They're all meshing together at this point now. Y'all both suck.
He's got a long wait.
9 months.
Yeah. You know,
if
Jimmy gets injured 9 months from now, then we know why he's out.
Yeah. But like, Jimmy isn't being Jimmy.
Well, Jimmy's cool. Jay's having
not when you gotta deal with your brother like this. Like, you trying to always reel him in, and I don't like the way this is going.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it. But you know,
they should be.
We'll let him.
These two guys should be electrifying.
We should just be excited about the Usos reuniting against Bronson and Braun.
The whole building should be shaking when these two guys come out.
That's all we needed. We didn't need to take the wind out of the sails because Jimmy might be turning heel. I mean, Jay might be turning heel or something. Or we're hinting at, or we're teasing it, or I should say.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, AJ Styles versus Grande Americano.
Paul, if you're listening, Paul, I know you don't know what to do with AJ Styles. You have no clue what to do with this man. It's obvious. They don't know what to do with AJ Styles.
He just hanging out?
Yes. Is he happy he working? He in a check? Of course. But Dom is on fire.
Dom out here killing it. Dominic Mysterio was out there.
Now, mind you, is AJ Styles intro stupid? Yes. Can we get something better than that? Of course. Your knees is getting bad. I see it. You trying to do that little pop up.
I still like it, but you know,
I understand AJ Styles.
I understand. I get it though.
But he's not getting any younger.
No.
You either gonna get a man a belt, or you gonna put him in something where he can actually, you know, entertain the fans. You going against El Grande, you're not a luchador. You've been with Penta, all this other stuff. Yes. What is going on?
Yeah, we had Lyra Valkyria versus Raquel Rodriguez. This was
rough.
Raquel did get the win. So
yeah, she got it, but this still was a rough match. This one was hard to watch. I'm like, look at these ladies in this backyard wrestling match.
I
don't know why we still pushing Lyra.
They like Lyra.
Who?
She's okay, I guess.
This Birdman crap is dumb. She don't even have no real birds. I think that's what really bothers me.
You wanted to actually come out with like a
falcon,
the big bird thing,
some type of hawk, or at least have something. At least have a trainer flying out over the crowd and come back.
That'd be cool.
Get some better wings. Your wings suck.
That'd be a cool WrestleMania entrance, but not for WrestleMania 43.
No, because they're not gonna have that. They're not gonna have that.
Nah.
They're gonna make that shit is haram. You can't have none of this. Get rid of it. Which I get, cultural reasons.
Yeah.
Culturally, they can't do certain things. I get it. Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Get it.
Yeah,
I don't want no women in the ring anyway. Putting it out there. Come at me if you want, Saudi.
Yeah.
No, don't do that. Saudi Prince be out there wilding.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, that's no.
I just realized.
Yeah, we're good.
They can get me.
AJ Lee, the return of AJ Lee. We knew where this was going. WrestlePalooza is right around the corner.
Yeah,
we had to do the thing to get to the match.
We had to have AJ Lee promote her mental health and stuff like that. I get it. Mental health awareness. Everybody's...
Yeah, which was fine.
You know, I'm in the business myself.
Yeah, that was fine.
But shut up. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for your causes.
I mean, she had to she painted the picture as to why she was fine being out of the business, and now she's not.
Well, here's the thing. AJ Lee, now mind you, this is the first I've ever seen her.
Yeah, you missed that whole.
So
you missed the whole era.
I was looking, I'm like, yo, she come off as real bipolar 2-ish. Like the work me kicked in.
Mm-hmm.
Just how she talked and her mannerism, like, yo, you got.
So
I Googled it.
Oh, you should have seen. Yeah.
And I was right on the money.
Yeah, like the AJ Lee character itself also was.
She seems.
Yeah, she was.
And the thing is, if I don't like to use the C word, but if she gonna act crazy, I'm hoping she act crazy.
Yeah, listen, it was. I think a lot of people liked it because of like how the character developed. It was like, all right, oh, like it's this nice, sweet little innocent AJ, and it's like, wait, something,
right?
Something
missing.
It's something missing, but it's still kind of sort of adorable. But it's something wrong. But
she not pulling. She pulling from real life experiences here, and I'm for this. Because even when she was just interacting with Becky, you could tell she was like, yo, let me keep these demons under wrap because I'm about to bite you, lady. Like, she was... Yo, am I going to like a wild, crazy AJ Lee? Hopefully, but they better not drop the ball with it.
Yeah, we'll see what they do at WrestlePalooza. That match has been set for it. So that's, it's pretty much where we got from that. It's everything, whatever. What was next?
Penta Rusev.
We okay with this?
No.
Was it Rusev or was it just the match in general?
It was the fact that y'all keep doing Penta like this.
Yeah, we
like, what are we doing?
Nothing really.
Penta's a much bigger star than Rusev. Much bigger.
I agree.
Ain't nobody out there with Rusev shorts and doing Bulgarian shit. Nobody. Everybody speaks Spanish because of Penta.
That's true.
Duolingo stock went up 30% when Penta came out.
Penta is very very popular.
He got going against Rusev.
Yeah, well, I mean, Rusev got the win. So what are we doing with Penta right now? I don't know.
Dumb.
Then we had the did we get another Bayley promo before the match with Asuka and Nikki Bella?
Oh, I didn't write the note because Bayley losing her mind.
Yeah, I'm either way, I'm enjoying it. I can't wait to see what happens when Bayley returns.
Yeah.
We had Nikki Bella versus Asuka.
Nikki Bella shouldn't be a thing.
Asuka beat Nikki Bella.
Yes. Well, she should have.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she better had, yeah.
I'd rather have Natty than Nikki Bella.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm okay with that. I'm all the way.
I'd rather have her than Nikki Bella.
Yeah, I'm more than okay with having that happen. Yes. LA Knight versus Bronson Reed was our which was our main event situation here, stemming from the earlier,
Yeah,
we knew what was going to happen here. We had the whole Jimmy and Jay in the back, and Jimmy saying, "Hey, look, maybe we should have LA Knight's back." Jay's not cool with that. Jay says some things that reminds Jimmy of Roman. Jay's like, "Yo, I'm out. I'm not helping dude, this and that." So now there's some little corruption with Jay Uso now, which is weird.
My thing is this. You can't have these two guys beefing, then cut to a Slim Jim commercial.
Yeah,
That's a problem. They end the same commercial.
Yeah. Our WWE tables are Slim Jim sponsored. So,
Like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
yeah, well.
Where is Shinsuke Nakamura? Jesus Christ. Let's talk about that. Forget LA Knight. Forget Bronson Reed. Where are we getting Shinsuke back?
It's a good question, because where is dude?
Because we need more. We need somebody to just interject themselves into this. LA Knight is not a superstar.
He's the megastar.
Not even a megastar.
Well, Bronson Reed did beat LA Knight, and we had a whole bunch of stuff ensued. The baby faces had the upper hand, I should say, to end the show, pretty much. And then plot twist, Jey Uso spears LA Knight because I guess he wants to be the Slim Jim man.
Well, he had to get his get back.
I mean, he did. Little miscommunication from earlier. So, that's the whole, oh my God, what's going on with Jey? But it's like, Jey was like, well, he kind of wronged me earlier. I was just getting even, but it looks bad.
The whole show looked bad.
Yes, wasn't the best.
I'm not excited for the WWE.
Not excited for WrestlePalooza?
No. Not at all.
Well, SmackDown tried to make you a little more excited for WrestlePalooza because they opened with Brock Lesnar, who came out to look for John Cena ahead of WrestlePalooza, but instead got Ron Cena.
This segment was hard to watch because you could see R-Truth trying really hard to pull something from Brock, and he just couldn't.
Yeah, this was a weird interaction back and forth here.
Yeah, because you could see the Truth trying to be Truth.
Yeah, doing
his thing.
It just wasn't landing. It was weird,
looking like a deer caught in headlights.
It was weird. Like it didn't land how I thought it would.
No,
it didn't. I think what was the most entertaining out of this was, spoiler alert, John Cena's last SmackDown was last week. So Brock coming looking for John Cena when it was announced that last week was his last appearance on SmackDown. For Brock coming out to look for John Cena on SmackDown was dumb.
Yes. But Brock Lesnar don't seem like the smartest of individuals.
That weird thing happened when he ripped his pants and he started dancing. I don't think I don't think I ever wanted to see that. That bothered me.
It's the dumbest.
Yeah. That was a not good segment at all.
You come out, you do all this just to lose to John Cena.
Yeah. We had Rey Fenix versus Sami Zayn for the United States Championship.
Good match.
Very good match. Very good match. No one expected Phoenix to win, but
no.
Good match nonetheless.
No. Everybody put Sami Zayn on this pedestal, but you keep trying to be Bryan Danielson, and it ain't working for me no more.
Yeah, I mean, good match though. Good match.
Yeah, I enjoyed the match. I like Rey Fenix. Sami Zayn, I talk trash about Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn cool in the ring.
Yeah. We were supposed to have B-Fat versus Julia.
Supposed to.
But that didn't transpire.
Two people who don't really wrestle ever.
One of them is the Women's United States Champion.
She's defended, twice? 3 times maybe?
Listen, Julia out here skating by.
She ain't even showing up.
Yeah, she's, this whole thing turned into Kiana James and Julia attacking B-Fab, brings out Michin with the kendo stick.
I didn't know that other lady wrestled.
Kiana James. I mean,
Nah, I don't like it.
not good with this.
It don't make any sense. Like, it's not adding up.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I know you're trying to do something with B-Fab because she there.
They trying, yeah.
And you need some more black representation in the ring. I get it.
Unfortunately, it kind of feels that way.
Yeah. But you're not good enough for championship runs right now. I'm not saying that maybe down the line you get your skills up, but you going after Julia, no, I don't think that's the right move.
Nah, that's not gonna be it.
You got Meechin in your corner who is just there to take beatings.
Yeah. She gave a few out earlier.
I would like to see a Chelsea Green and B-Fab beef. I would. I think they could do something good together. I really do.
You think that would Chelsea Green might be the thing that would help put B-Fab to the next level?
Yeah,
like a rivalry would. I mean, some people are just good that way.
A lot better, and it also helped with Meechin out because Meechin will help her against Piper Niven and the other lady.
Yes,
get a nice little thing going on with them, and have Julia actually wrestle some real people.
I think she'll get there at some point. Speaking of wrestling, we had a wrestling match. We had a full wrestling match. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. This was the women's championship match. It was Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. Your thoughts on this match?
I was just hoping nobody got hurt.
It doesn't look like it, which is good.
Yeah, they still suck.
You didn't like this match?
No.
I mean, it went to a double count out, which is we're keeping. I feel like the next time they wrestle, I feel like Jade is going to win the women's championship.
I hope not. I hope Nia gets it back.
I mean, we got Nia Jax out there. Nia was out there doing work again. Nia's being golden right now. She's doing amazing things. But
now I hope that Nia gets it, and then Jade has to go after Nia. I think that'll be better than having Tiffany keep the belt.
Okay.
Give the belt to Nia. Let her get that W. Jade goes after Nia. They look like they can get good back and forth with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually, give Jade the belt at a main event somewhere. Cool. But make her work for it.
Make it work. Okay. I'm okay with that. We had our main event, which was a couple weeks in the making. It was Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. We actually had a we actually had a match here. Yes, I mean the match was fine. The match was a WWE TV main event match with two WWE superstars.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to have anything out of place. You're not going to have anything bad. They're going to do what they do. It's going to be good. But we had it. It was there.
That's all it was. It was just for the ending. Yeah. You go through all of this just for the end.
Yeah. I mean, Drew McIntyre does get the win here. And then we had the rest of the stuff. That's all. I mean, I think that's all. Like you said, I think we just had to get there. We had to get the Cody thing. We had to do Cody, Drew, Randy stuff because clearly I think we're heading for Randy's turn at some point soon.
I kind of think when Cody came out going after Drew, I was like, I completely forgot why y'all beefing.
You just lost it, forgot all about it.
They're like, "Oh, see you at WrestlePalooza." I'm like, for what? What did he do to you?
Yeah, you're like, wait, what?
I was confused.
Since when?
I should have Googled it, but I was like, I don't even care at this point.
While we're talking about WrestlePalooza, we might as well jump into our WrestlePalooza predictions, as we have 2 shows on Saturday. We have WrestlePalooza, and then earlier on in the day, we have AEW's All Out, which we'll talk about in just a brief second. But let's start with WrestlePalooza, because we're talking about WWE right now. And in no particular order, we'll go through the things that we know that are happening on WrestlePalooza for a whopping $29.99 if you aren't so inclined to have access to the ESPN app already. So we'll see how that goes. We're supposed to have Io Sky versus Stephanie Vaquero for the Women's World Championship.
Give it to Stephanie.
I would be okay with that. I could see it going either way. But I think maybe giving it to Stephanie, and then we plug Io back into whatever's going on between her and the Kabuki Warriors. Maybe that, that's where we go with it. So, I'm going to go with Stephanie. We'll talk about the Usos and Bronson and Braun Breaker.
You gotta give it to the Usos. Their first tag team match back together.
Or do you not? Or does Jay do some crazy stuff? And
I hope not.
I hope we don't do that. But
I just give me a decent wrestling match
and have the Usos win. I don't know. I feel like they're going to do something here. I feel like Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker are going to win this match. I don't know why, but I feel like they might.
I don't know.
Then we got we have the tag team match, the mixed tag team match. We have CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch.
CM Punk and AJ Lee.
You got to. I feel like you got to. I feel like you got to. Maybe something happens afterwards that keeps AJ around to chase the Intercontinental Championship from Becky Lynch. Maybe we get that, but I don't know. As we just talked about, Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre for Cody's gonna win this, I would assume.
Yeah, I don't even care.
Maybe
I don't care who wins.
Maybe we get something.
I don't know why they're wrestling.
Maybe we get something where Randy does come out afterwards or during or something and
kick Cody in the face.
Yes, RKO him, punt him, says he's
kick him in the face.
You just want kicked in the face.
Kick him right in the face.
Okay. It could happen.
That's what we need.
It could very well happen. Then we have the main event match that they're billing here is going to be John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. Do we have a world where John Cena loses to Brock Lesnar?
No. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't think we do. I think John Cena's got to win this match. John Cena.
I have no words for this. This is not worth it for me.
It's WrestlePalooza, baby. ESPN.
I never heard of it.
$30 for WrestlePalooza. They pretty much they stole ECW's old event name. So WrestlePalooza was a ECW event. They decided to dust it off for this.
Crazy.
I agree.
You should have brought ECW people in.
That'd been cool.
Yeah.
That'd have been cool. I'd have been okay with that. But speaking of people who did have a little ECW tie-in for the past several weeks and several events has been AEW, as they wrapped up their residency here in the birthplace of Extreme in Philadelphia at the 2300 Old ECW Arena. It's time to get into a little AEW, and it's also time to get into the greatest professional wrestling podcast segment in the history of professional wrestling podcasts, the world-renowned AEW in a nutshell.
All right, we got a lot going on with this one. We're going to start off with AEW Dynamite. We open the show with Bryan Danielson, a better version of Sami Zayn, being welcomed to the announce desk, which is great. We ended up having a grudge match, no title, AEW World Championship, Hangman Page versus Josh Alexander. Hangman get a W. Don Callis family tries to, try to throw some interference with no luck. Hangman grabs that microphone, addresses everybody that he's, one of the best wrestlers out there. You know what I mean? Kyle Fletcher and Don Callis talks a lot of trash, leading to basically a Fletcher Hangman match in All Out. Looks good. Too bad Fletcher's not going to win that one. We get a little recap and filler, but nothing I haven't reported on earlier. Then we move into the TBS Championship. Mercedes TBS champion Mercedes Moné and Emi Sakura versus Alexis Windsor and Rio. Alexis Windsor and Rio wins. To be honest, it was a fun little match.
Yeah. Alex Windsor's fine.
Yeah. We get a little Ricochet and GOA. They addressed the Hurt Syndicate. It was like, hey, buddies, can we just be friends? Didn't happen, but it's for the build up for All Out. Then we had Shelton Benjamin versus Ricochet. Ricochet gets that W. Good stuff. We had a Philly street fight. Non-title. AEW World Championship. Timeless Tony Storm versus Sky Blue. This was a lot of things going on. Timeless Tony Storm gets a W, but Triangles of Madness, they came rushing the ring. Then Chris Statlander, Jamie Hayter. This thing went from a regular old match to pure and utterly just everything was happening all at once.
A lot. Once
again, AEW's women's division is doing so much better than anything. Moving on to more women, we had Will Nightingale. She says she wants to punch Marina Shafir in the face. Then Harley Kareem, whatever her name is,
Cameron?
she comes out singing some weird ass song. I tuned out after that. The $50,000 10-man tag team, Brody,
a lot of money going on now.
$500,000. Brodito, the Ops versus Death Riders and the Young Bucks. Oh, this gets chaotic. First off, you had the Timeless Tony Storm and Sky Blue joint. That was wild. Then you move into another wilder match because the Death Riders attack Powerhouse Hobbs and Darby Allin comes out running down for the save. Then Garcia pops out and grabs Darby. People don't like Garcia doing this to Darby. They weren't cool with it. The booze was crazy. They weren't happy about this.
This was different. I don't know where I don't
know where we're going with this right now. But I'm gonna hold on. I'm intrigued.
Yeah,
I need to see. Because Hook's trying to get back. He's not trying to get back in, but he understands what's going on with the Ops. I think teams is getting build up really well. I think the Ops and the Death Riders are better going at each other.
Yes.
This seems a lot more realistic than Death Riders doing the other dumb stuff they had.
Yeah.
And then you got Darby in the mix, who's the wild card. So this is going to be good. AEW Collision, we had Ian Riccaboni calling out MJF to the ring. MJF was disrespectful to the Philly fans. We all expect him to be that way. Then he started his verbal assault on Mark Briscoe. Briscoe pops up on the big screen, calling MJF pathetic. All of a sudden, Mark music hits. He attacks MJF. A lot of things was going on. Max gets out the way. MJF gets out the way from Mark Briscoe. I'm actually liking Mark Briscoe and MJF going back and forth.
Yeah, it's a good feud.
Yeah, I'm liking this. This looks good. We had an AEW champion. I don't know. We had Takeshita versus Anthony Bowens. Takeshita wins. I don't know what Anthony Bowens is doing, but we'll get into that down the line. We had another $500,000 5-on-5 collision match. Jamie Hayter, Tay Mello, Anna Jay, Chris Statlander versus Penelope Ford, Megan Bain, Sky Blue, Julia Hart, and Tekla. The second group of ladies won. I'm not saying their names over again.
Team number 2.
After the match, we get a big brawl. This one was great. This was one of the best ones. We had Mia, Shakira, and Queen Abinati. They come out, they get involved. Tony Storm leaps over the announce table, starts dogging people. The brawl just kept on going. These women are the best. You can get rid of all the men on AEW. Just have a whole women's show.
Just have a women's show.
I'd be for it.
I think it might be a better show than Evolution.
Yeah. I guarantee it would be. Here's another thing. Since we got rid of the what's her name? The submission lady.
Oh, you talking about Serena Deeb?
Serena Deeb. Show's been getting better. See what I'm saying? She's holding back. Max Caster open challenge against Big Bill. Big Bill gets a W, but then he calls out Eddie for a match it all out.
He does.
He's weird. Then backstage, we have Levy, Jerry Lynn, Anthony Bowens. Lynn tells Bowens he needs to get his shit together, look in the mirror. Then Caster comes out, boop, put hands on Bowen.
Crazy, yes.
Didn't expect it. Happy it happened. Jerry tries to talk some sense into both of these guys. Then all of a sudden, Blake Christian and Lee Johnson comes out. Jerry like, oh, let's do this. Took his shirt off. Good shape.
Yes, Jerry Lynn is...
Didn't expect that.
Yeah, he's still...
Good shape.
Yeah.
Jerry puts hands on Blake and Lee for talking trash. Bones and Caster seems to be able to work together for just a little bit to get a handle on things. Yeah, I don't need to see Anthony Bowens and them break up and Max Caster break up. They're not the Street Profits. So, we'll move on. Tommy Billington and Adam Priest versus FTR. I don't know who Tommy Billington is or Adam Priest, but FTR gets that W. Then we get the AEW Unfiltered Championship match. Okada defends against Michael Oku. Okada wins, because once again, I didn't know who the other guy was. But then after the match, who comes out? Takeshita looks at Okada, points at him, let him know it's about to go down. We got Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly against John Moxley and Daniel Garcia. Daniel Garcia and John Moxley gets a W. After the match, Daddy Magic comes out, leaves the commentary, and gets in the face of Garcia, shouting at him. Then the show goes off the air.
That's what we had for Collision. Yeah, that's what we had for Collision,
and it was solid.
Yeah, some good episodes. AEW's been doing good work.
Yeah,
and like I said, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a pretty decent All Out. So we never have a problem with AEW pay-per-views. And
for some reason, for weeks, we haven't been having a problem with the show.
No, we haven't been having a problem with TV. TV's been good.
Yeah,
AEW's TV's been good.
They got their HBO money, and they like, wait, you want to stay on HBO?
Let's turn this.
You got to put out better product.
Let's start turning this around.
And it's wild when I'm more excited to see Collision and Dynamite than I am WWE.
Yes, especially Collision.
Yeah, especially Collision. Like, I'm sitting there watching Collision, like,
this ain't bad. Yeah.
I ain't get up not once.
Collision.
Yeah.
We live in a world right now where we're talking about Collision.
Stranger things have happened.
They have. Let's go ahead and get into AEW's All Out. We know it's going to be an afternoon show because they moved the time to not compete with WrestlePalooza that WWE threw out there on that date because AEW was running All Out. No particular order. Let's start with Eddie Kingston versus Big Bill. I'm pretty sure we're getting this. Eddie Kingston's got to win this.
Yeah, I give Eddie Kingston. I don't mind Big Bill.
It's okay,
but I don't see him as
I don't really care.
A threat.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm
'Cause I
going.
ain't seen when the last time we saw Eddie Kingston?
It's been a very long time.
Yeah.
It's been a very, 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 very long time. Very long time. But he's got to come back and win.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do the trios match. Let's do the Hurt Syndicate. Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, MVP versus Ricochet and the GOA.
Is this a title match?
I don't think so.
No, this is a trios match.
Yeah, it's just a trios match, yeah.
Give it to Ricochet and GOA.
Think so? I kind of want the Hurt Syndicate to win, but maybe something.
Ricochet, they need it more than the Hurt Syndicate.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe some BS happens, and
yeah, they need it more than the Hurt.
Maybe Ricochet beats MVP or something, or somebody pins MVP.
They need it more.
Then we have the AEW TBS Championship match: Mercedes Moné versus Riho.
Give it to Rio.
I need Mercedes to win this. I can't stand Riho.
Nah,
I don't like Riho. I'm in the minority. I just don't. I don't. I'm sorry, people. I don't like Riho. Just don't. Let's stick with the women. Let's go the AEW Women's World Championship. It's Timeless Toni Storm defending against Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander, and Tekla in a 4-way.
You're not going to have Timeless Toni Storm lose this.
No,
I
would
can't. She is on fire.
She is. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, she shouldn't be losing this.
Like, she is on fire.
Yeah, no.
One of the hottest wrestlers, in my opinion, right now.
Agreed. Tables and tacks? You got MJF and Mark Briscoe.
It's going to be Mark Briscoe.
Think Mark Briscoe wins this?
You got to give it to Mark on this one.
He's been taking a lot of
times.
L's. He's been taking a lot of L's. Mark Briscoe is due for a win. He is.
This is for him. This is his match.
He is due for a win.
Yeah. No DQ match. Just got to be him.
Yeah, he's due. He's due. Send MJ off for a week. You know, let him enjoy his new his
wedding. Didn't he get married?
Yeah, let him enjoy that.
Go on your honeymoon. Take this beat down.
Yeah, and enjoy a little time.
Enjoy your honeymoon.
Then we have let's go coffin match. Yeah, I mean it's gonna be like a 17-hour long pay-per-view. We already know. Let's do the coffin match: Darby Allin versus Jon Moxley.
Darby. Unless Jon Moxley pulls something out of his sleeves, it's gonna be Darby. Unless, like, I don't know. Les Garcia is in the coffin, hiding, or something. Something weird has to happen
for Moxley to win. Yeah,
Moxley to win.
I don't know. I'm gonna say, I don't know. I'm gonna say Moxley wins. I don't know why. I say Moxley wins. Adam Copeland and Christian Cage versus FTR versus Dax and Cash. Cope and Christian's winning.
Yeah, as much as I don't want it to happen.
Unless Nick Wayne returns.
Nick Wayne and Luchasaurus cause him to lose the match.
Yeah, take Christian out or something. I don't know.
That'd be nice.
I don't know. I mean, it's something. It could happen. We don't know.
I don't like them as tag teams. Don't sit right.
You don't like it?
No.
Then we're gonna round this out with the AEW World Heavyweight Championship match. Hangman Adam Page defends against Kyle Fletcher. This one's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Hangman wins.
Yeah, they're not gonna. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, I was looking at something else. I got sidetracked. Yeah, Hangman's gonna win this one.
Yeah, there's no way.
What is this? 8-woman tornado tailgate brawl.
Yeah, that I don't. That and we're getting a we don't have the participants for we're supposed to get a ladder match also.
Yeah, ladder match.
Yeah, we're supposed to get a tag team.
Confirmed.
Yeah, we're supposed to get a tag team title match. Obviously, it's going to be Brodito, but we don't know who the teams are going to be, so
And then
there's no telling.
What is this? Okada versus Takeshita versus Mortos versus Dorada. I don't care. I'm gonna watch it. Like what is this?
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be. Listen, it's going to be 100 hours long.
Yes.
And,
it's gonna start at like 12, end at like 6.
Yep. And we're going to be here for it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna watch it.
And we're going to be talking about it and WrestlePalooza on our next episode of the Buried Booking Podcast. That's going to do it for us. I'd like to thank you for listening to the Buried Booking Podcast. Please like, share, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. We will see you on the tail end of All Out of WrestlePalooza later.